Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story about one of Hollywood's most beloved actors, the one and only Keanu Reeves. Can you imagine him being called anything else? Well, believe it or not, when he first rolled into Hollywood, that was exactly what his manager wanted him to do. It's a wild story that really shows you the strange pressures of the industry. So, let's set the scene. Keanu Reeves, at just 20 years old, full of dreams and ambition, drives his car all the way from Toronto to the dazzling, sun-soaked streets of Los Angeles. He's already a professional actor. Having started his career back in Canada at around 16, he's got talent, he's got the drive, and he's ready to take on Hollywood. He parks his car, meets his new manager, and what's one of the first things he hears? "We want to change your name." Talk about a welcome to Hollywood moment, right? Imagine you've just made this huge life change, moved to a new country, and the people who are supposed to guide your career tell you that your very identity, your name, isn't good enough. Keanu recently talked about this on the New Heights podcast, and he described the total shock he felt. He said he was just walking on the beach, trying to process it all, thinking, my name, what if I change my name? What? It's a question that would send anyone into a spiral. What's so interesting is that Keanu is such a unique and beautiful name. It has Hawaiian origins, meaning cool breeze over the mountains. It's poetic, it's memorable, and today it's globally recognized. But back then, in the mid-80s, Hollywood was apparently looking for something more, well, standard. They thought a name like Keanu might be too ethnic, too hard to pronounce, or just too different for mainstream American audiences to latch onto. It's a shame, but that was the mindset. So, under this pressure, a young Keanu actually started brainstorming new stage names. Can you even picture this? Keanu Reeves, sitting there, trying to come up with a new identity. The first name he landed on is absolutely incredible. Are you ready for it? Chuck Spadina? Yes, you heard that right. Chuck Spadina. Where did that come from? Well, Chuck was a nod to his middle name, Charles, and Spadina was the name of a major street in Toronto where he grew up. So he pieced together this new persona, Chuck Spadina. He actually went by it for a little while, trying it on for size. Can you imagine the posters? Speed, starring Chuck Spadina, or The Matrix, with Chuck Spadina as Neo. It just doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? It sounds more like a hard-boiled detective from a 1940s noir film than the zen action hero we know and love. But Chuck Spadina wasn't the only option on the table. He kept searching for something that felt right. He tried another name, Templeton Page Taylor. Now, that one sounds incredibly fancy, like a character from a British period drama. It's so formal and elaborate, which is the complete opposite of Keanu's down-to-earth personality. You can almost feel him trying to fit into a mold that just wasn't him. He was trying to play the Hollywood game to find a name that would be palatable, that would open doors. It's a powerful reminder of the compromises artists are often asked to make, especially when they're just starting out. You have this core sense of who you are, but the industry tells you it needs to be packaged differently to be sold. It's a huge internal conflict. How much of yourself are you willing to change for a shot at your dream? Think about other stars who changed their names. Marilyn Monroe was born Norma Jean Mortensen. Cary Grant was Archibald Leach. It was a common practice. The studio system often wanted to create a perfect, marketable persona, and that started with a catchy, easy-to-remember name. For Keanu, though, none of these manufactured names felt authentic. Chuck Spadina was too gritty. Templeton Page, Taylor, too posh. They were just costumes, and he couldn't see himself wearing them for an entire career. So what happened in the end, after trying on these different identities, Keanu did what he does best. He stayed true to himself. He went back to his manager and simply said, I can't. I'm sticking with Keanu. It was a bold move for an actor who was brand new to the cutthroat world of Hollywood. He was essentially betting on himself, betting that his talent would shine through, regardless of whether people found his name unusual at first. And what a bet that was. He stood his ground, kept his beautiful, unique name, and the rest is history. That decision speaks volumes about his character. even back then. It shows the level of integrity and self-possession that has defined his entire career and public persona. He wasn't willing to erase his heritage or his identity for the sake of convenience or marketability. Today, the name Keanu Reeves is iconic. It's synonymous with kindness, humility, and blockbuster hits like The Matrix, John Wick, and Speed. It didn't hold him back. It made him stand out. It became a part of his brand, a name that is now beloved and instantly recognizable across the globe. It's impossible to imagine him as anyone else. This story is more than just a fun piece of Hollywood trivia. It's a fantastic lesson about authenticity. It's about having the courage to stick to your guns even when you're young and people with more experience are telling you to change. Keanu's career is a testament to the power of being yourself. He built his success not by conforming, but by being unapologetically Keanu. His journey from Chuck Spadina back to Keanu Reeves is a perfect example of how staying true to your roots can be the most powerful move you ever make. What do you guys think? Could you ever see him as Chuck Spadina? Let me know in the comments below what your favorite Keanu Reeves movie is. It's always great to hear from you all. Thanks so much for hanging out and listening to this amazing story with me. If you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives into the stories behind your favorite stars, please hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. We'll see you in the next one.